Lightning.
Freedom
Ain't free. Chapter 2, episode 15.
Yeah.
It's your boy Dane Diddy.
And Mr. Ace.
So the episode started out with Gravedigger
Just because.
going on a killing spree.
Yeah, it started out that way.
That was fire.
Yeah, it was all right.
The fighting scene, I was just like, okay. It went on for so long.
It went on for too long.
I didn't even notice that the title screen hadn't even
It didn't
came
come
yet.
until about 15 minutes later, bro.
It felt like it.
Yes.
I felt like they wanted to see Lala and everything before the title screen came up. Now, I don't think that's what really happened. But that's just how long it felt like it took.
Yeah, it did.
But I like the whole showing him killing all of these people. You saw how he got the marks on his face.
I'm not going to lie. The whole Gravedigger speech and why he has a name Gravedigger.
That was pretty dope.
It was pretty dope, you know.
Now, I will say that him walking down the hallway with the metas and just crushing the cans for
that
no
was
reason.
a little cheesy.
I was just like, for what, though? Are you just trying to show them how powerful you are?
No, he was showing how powerful they could be. He wants to get the genes. So it's a display about this is what the power you could get.
My bad. I missed that.
Yeah.
I did. I guess I wasn't.
I mean, with the terrible cuts in the CGI, you know, it's just it only went to the wall. Where are you flinging it to? All you have to do is, that's all you have to do, bro.
I don't know.
Add extra cut to make it look like, okay, let me stop.
So then I feel like the thing that happened before the thing was Lynn deciding all of a sudden for no reason that she's going to check the blood.
Hold on. Did that happen that early? Because
I felt like it did.
Well, first, Jace told her that she's not analyzing everything based off of him being the first meta.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And
So then she put it in the thing and showed how long it would take. He would actually permanently hold on to the power.
Yeah, right.
You're right. I completely forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lynn, who's sober now,
yeah,
you know, proceeded to start to panic. Like, it's like, and then she tested the blood?
No, then that was later. Then we went to, I think, Jennifer and Brandon, and him saying, like, how he wanted to
talk to Jace
so much and everything.
I'm just like, yo, if you don't get off that.
And
I like his hair this episode, though.
Yeah, cool.
And then we went to TC, and I don't know her name in the hallway.
Yeah, and, you know, he's trying to push up on her because it's like the last, you know, this tomorrow could be it.
And then
I ain't
we saw
never had
Jefferson coming up with a plan, and Gamby don't like the plan.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
And Jennifer don't like not being in the front line, you know.
Which she should be.
Yeah, should.
I agree with Gamby.
Yeah.
But after all that,
then
Lynn checks the blood.
Hold on, wait. We forgot one more thing. Khalil. We can't forget about Khalil.
Khalil was walking down the street.
Yes, and got jumped.
And then he got jumped.
Mm-hmm.
And then
let Painkiller take control.
Well, he didn't let him. Painkiller let himself out of the room.
Oh, well, I thought he let him take control.
Nah, he was knocked out, so Painkiller just walked out of the door.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Proceeded to take over and whoop ass.
Yeah.
Great moment.
I was kind of mad at that because I'm like, Khalil, man, make use of your knowledge. It's not just Painkiller, bro. But, okay.
Yeah, so
but
you only
I did
fight
like
good.
that.
You only fight good when Painkiller's in charge.
It's trash.
So now he's on his way to go kill the Pierces.
Yeah.
So because he lost a fight with himself,
Mm-hmm.
so Painkiller's in charge now, and he's gonna kill the Pierce. He locked Khalil up in the room.
Yeah.
So
which was bad editing, by the way. There was one scene.
Paying attention to that.
There was one scene where he was by the door, and then all of a sudden they got swords, and he's on the other side. I don't know if you noticed that.
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah, because his back was to the door. And
yeah, I remember that because he kind of slid into.
Yeah.
And I mean, I knew that's where they were heading. I'm like, oh, they're about to lock him up.
Yeah.
So then Lynn checks the blood, and then at that point they start trying to say,
hold on, but we gotta wait. You gotta get the build up, man. We gotta, cause that was the thing to me. First, I'm just like, okay, she's checking blood. Oh my God, it's a match.
It's a match, and I
was like, hold on.
And I was just like, what's a match?
What's a match?
Yeah, I didn't know what the match could possibly be.
But you know what got me? I'm going back to what you said earlier, even when we started reviewing this show. We get to the shot of Jefferson drinking. She's like, I got something to tell you. And I'm just like, Dame always talks about the
fake overdoing it of the alcohol drinking. They kill me with that.
But then, go ahead.
I'm serious. She said she was serious.
Yeah.
And then she proceeds to say that she check Gravedigger's blood against his blood, and it's a match.
For what? You
Their
might
rel-
ask.
Their family. At this point, I was just like,
But no,
that is so.
But it gets better. Well, they always used to talk about my great uncle.
No. That's why. That's exactly when what popped into my head was, actually, it's gonna be super easy, barely an inconvenience. Like, how are we gonna make those two related?
But they never told him. They never said he died. They
Yeah.
just said he never came back.
I was just like, that was the wackest explanation for them to be related ever in the history of anything I've ever watched. This tops the season of Heroes when the writers had took the season off
Yeah, it does.
of stupidity.
Yeah.
I'm disgusted by the writing on this episode. For that moment right there, you've been building that green box since the end of the first episode. The first season.
Yep.
You spent all of this time holding it back. We just find out what's in the green box, and all of a sudden now we find out that Gravedigger and Black Lightning are related. No mention of his granddad ever in the show.
Nope.
If y'all wanted to get to this point, you should have probably mentioned that.
Drop
at
nuggets.
Some point
Drop little nuggets here and there,
They could have just showed a picture of a family member.
How many times has Gamby worked on Black Lightning? You didn't have no other trace of any other metas in the ASA
Well,
system?
the green box should told him because it tells about every meta, right?
Yeah.
And Gamby has the green box, right?
Yeah.
When it had told TC, hey, TC, I found.
Who had the green box before, though?
Tobias. But
Who had it before Tobias?
The ASA. The ASA, yeah.
Nobody knew this information.
Very disappointing that they're related. Then we get to Anissa and Grace, which is cool. Even though her lifting the
y'all,
the table was cheesy as I don't know what.
I can lift this table up right now. It won't look fake. Okay, I'm just saying. She lifted that table up, and it was in place. Oh my gosh, like it was standing in place. No.
So then they decided they want to get married. They called
which was meeting, appropriate,
which is cool.
That was the appropriate thing in the show. It led up. We had bits and pieces of their relationship to build to this moment.
We have Jennifer tell TC earlier as soon as he finds out that Gravedigger has landed.
We forgot about that. Yeah.
To give her let her know.
Now the whole time
they're at the wedding, they're calling each other.
Bro, when she went up when she went up the stairs and
I was like, there's no doors. We've seen the whole house. There's no doors. It's just a balcony. And usually if you're higher up, it echoes.
She suppressed it with her lightning powers.
By the way, TC was not whispering.
He was not. He wasn't. He was loud as hell.
He was loud as hell.
Jennifer,
this isn't a good idea. I'm just like. So Black Lightning can see and hear through walls.
But he can't hear right next to him.
Grace has like the senses of a leopard. They can hear from miles.
They're what she say? They're I forgot how Anissa explained it. They're all over the place right now. Her powers. I love the show, y'all. Just to let y'all know, I love the show, but this writing is just killing me, okay? Y'all may think like we taking it too much, but come on, y'all got to think of consistency. Now we have, what is it, a great uncle? The great uncle, right?
I don't fucking know, bro.
The great uncle. I was liking Gravedigger until this.
Yeah.
We did not need just
Jefferson,
because.
I'm going to need you to break your code.
That was so half-assed. There wasn't even a real.
Didn't she ask him?
You just tell a man this is his uncle. Now you want to tell him to kill him? How does that make sense? This man like, I got family.
Because.
If y'all don't know what we're talking about,
we watch Screen Rants a lot.
Yeah, and we're referencing.
I'm gonna order his shirt just to support too.
Yeah. Y'all listen. We did not need a way to make this villain relatable to the plot. He already made his purpose.
Let's not
he was
not flash an arrow.
Yeah, he was already being experimented on. all these years.
It's like when you
he
found
had
out
the
Malcolm
backstory.
Merlin was Thea's dad.
Why?
Because
Like, he did not need to be related. He had the
No,
solid
not at all.
foundation of a villain already.
didn't need to be
He was
related
even
at all.
kind of like a anti-villain, if you want to say. And it's just like, we did not need this connection for the last episode.
Absolutely not.
So then we get, rush to the end.
So Jennifer is flying over there. She goes to the balcony and disappears.
Hold on, before that whack-ass CG shot of Black Lightning leaving the roof. That quick millisecond of him flying, did that annoy you? He changes and all.
I mean, it annoyed me with Jennifer too when TC called her because I was like, that CGI was a little on the bad.
It was
side,
decent though, only because it was dark.
Flash gets some really good CGI. So I just want Black Lightning to do just a little bit better. So Jennifer goes and meets Gravedigger. I guess Gravedigger knows she's coming somehow. Maybe he has Professor X's powers now too. Because they see her up in the sky and they're just standing there looking at her.
I mean, she was pretty bright.
And she turns into pure energy. I mean, but they're all standing in a
looking
formation.
like Miss Marvel and shit.
They all got in formation, all right? And then she turns into a straight burst of energy. She flies down, knocks everybody out. But him. But it just bothered me because she looked straight first and then looked to the side and looked straight again. All of a sudden, she sees him. Either way. Then she shocks him. The little banter was cool. This little girl's about to whoop your ass and all that.
Yeah.
And Gravedigger basically just whoops her ass.
Yeah.
And then Black Lightning has to resuscitate her. But my whole thing was, first of all, we don't know where she landed, how far it was from the point where she hit. But
he shows up.
Yeah.
Gravedigger just shows up. Yeah.
And the episode ends with Black Lightning pulling all of the power, eyes light up. And we get running really mad.
We get the infamous, we're clashing into each other, hero villain thing. Listen, I am not excited for the season finale. Are you?
No.
And it's hard for me to say that because I love everything about this show. I just miss season 1.
You know how they can salvage this?
How?
Let Tobias kill somebody.
That was funny when she was like, I got something else to tell you. He was like, what, is Tobias my cousin? That was kind of funny, I ain't gonna lie.
It was. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
The scene with Lala was dope. And Lala's sidekick, I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, he came out there with those guns, whatever those guns.
Meta guns, him and Anissa's conversation.
Thunder trying to be all hard. I'm like, bro, chill. Come on.
This gonna carve your meta ass up. It's like, yo, man, this dude is cool as hell.
So yeah, I guess we missed out on Eve and Lady Eve and what's his name's
character.
character.
Happy that Jill Scott is back.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jill Scott
and she's trying to double cross Gambit.
Bill Duke.
Yeah, which I saw coming, but she wants a seat at the table and everything.
Who cares? I don't know where that's going. All I want is Tobias. We haven't had a quotable in a couple episodes now, and I'm disappointed.
Well, yeah, I don't have nothing else to say.
No, that's it. Let us know in the comments down below how you guys felt about this video. All right, y'all, peace. Now, just yeah, cool episode.
I'm sorry.
Somewhat disappointing. I am curious to see how you guys feel about it. What's you guys' theories to the season finale and everything?
Are we too harsh? Because I'm being bluntly honest. Like, it was like one of those moments where you watch the episode and then you think about it when you're done watching it.
I had zero shock.
Yeah.
Like, you remember when the LMD episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., where you were trying to figure out if it was Fitz or Simmons that was the LMD? How much on the edge of your seat were you? Did you ever feel an inkling of that in this episode?
No.
Remember the whole episode we were trying to figure out who the hell the LMD was? That was such a good... If y'all don't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., y'all tripping. That show was so good.
Well, let us know what you think about this episode. I just want to say shout out to all the actors and, of this show and everything like that. Y'all doing a great job of what you are given. But to the writers team, if we want to salvage this show, please improve on season 4.
Tony Isabella and Trevor Von Eden are the writers
of this episode. But I'm just saying,
and
we just
Oz Scott directed it. Didn't Oz Scott do that jail show that was on HBO?
I'm not sure.
No.
But I guess we'll see you next week for the finale.
All right, Joe.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.